Hello everybody, my name is Tommy. I am a mask and puppet maker, and in this...
Just reminding you to be at my class in 20 minutes. Check your map to see where my class is. Don't be late.
Thank you, Mrs. Pomp. So, I'll be showing you how to make Mrs. Pomp. And her stand. This is actually a heel, but it's actually a stand for the mask. Pretty slick. And the things you will need is, you'll need your mask and the stand, which I'm going to show you how to make in just a second here. You also need a red shirt, and I'm wearing some black dress pants. This is not a dress, it's actually, anyway, some nice... You can use a skirt if you want. I'm not using the skirt. If you have a skirt, that's great, use it. But this is what I will be using for this cosplay. So, enjoy the video.
For this video, you will be needing a mask base. If you don't have one, I left a link in the description below to learn how to make one. Check it out.
Okay, so in this video we will be making Mrs. Pomp, the new Baldi Basics character. So let's start off with making the hair. So make the hair. We're gonna crumble a newspaper ball, a large one, like that. We're actually going to crumble some smaller ones, just down on each side. So you'll need several. And we're going to glue it on with a hot glue gun. Just remember, you're going to need to wear gloves, because glue guns are, well, hot. What can I say? So we'll use some hot glue. So this is your mask base. If you don't know how to make a mask base, I have a link in the description below on how to make one using a balloon. Put it right in the middle at the top there. Now we're going to crumble some smaller ones. About this size. Yeah. Except it's going to be going down the back. I'm going to make it kind of flat. See, I'm wearing gloves. Now I don't have it right in the middle because her hair just kind of goes down behind her back. Now we're going to need some smaller ones. You can use styrofoam if you want. You can use these instead, if that's easier. Just be careful that when gluing them, that heat will make this melt. So that's the only thing. Like that. And I'm gonna have it go back a little bit more. And we're going to need just a slightly smaller one because I'm looking at her picture and you just kind of make it out that she got another one. There. Now I'm going to glue this together. You don't have... This should be all one piece, but that's just to make sure that I knew that it was going to fit my head. You can leave this open if you wanted to be sure that it's going to fit you. Okay, Now we're just going to crumble another small one just down there, and we're going to cover the back. Now we're just going to cover the back. So I'm going to use something like this for the hair. And make sure it's curled up. And it should fit. We're going to glue that on. Just remember your gloves when using hot glue. Now we need to crumble a large newspaper ball on each side at the bottom. Okay, now this is what the back should look like. Alright. Next thing that we are going to do is we are going to make the nose. The nose needs to go in the center, obviously. So crumble newspaper. Birds say hi. And this nose should be raised a little bit. Glue the nose onto the center. Now I need the eyebrows. I'll cut out some sheets of cardboard. Just cut out some eyebrow shapes. Got some fairly long eyebrows. Just remember, when using scissors, they are very sharp. So please, cut away from yourself and your fingers. Gonna glue them on. Now what we need to do is we need to cut out the eye holes. You know, I'm going to make this nose smaller. This nose is just way too big, it's bothering me. Now, I'm going to cut out the eye hole. I want to make sure that you can actually see out of the mask. I'm going to cut it out. Just remember when using razors, they are very sharp. I'm going to cut one out on the other side. They just try this on real. I got Mrs. Pomp on the screen. Alright. So here it is. Baldi with hair. That's what it should look like right now. Yeah. Yeah, I can see. Cool. So, now she's got these cheeks. And I'm actually going to use a styrofoam ball for that. So I'm just going to cut this in half. I'll put one on each side and then we make the mouth. And we're ready for paper mache. Just like that. Be very careful when you're doing it this way, because cutting a styrofoam ball in half can be very tricky. You might want to get someone to help you with this. I'm going to glue it just on the side, right about there. Now when you're gluing styrofoam on, glue the surface area first. and let it cool down for a little bit. Give it a little bit to cool down. And then you can put it on and it should not melt. There. Do the same thing on the other side. And then what you need next are her lips. It's her mouth. Now we want to draw her lips. Her mouth anyway. Like that. Now we're going to cut that out. So we're going to take another sheet of cardboard and trace around it. We're just going to cut it. Now we're going to cut the inside out, except we're going to keep some of the material. I just want to make sure this is a fit. That'll work. Now right where her lips are, we're going to cut these out. I'm going to glue the bottom one to the bottom here. And we're going to cut the top, the upper lips. And we're going to glue that on the top. It should kind of look like a mustache. There. You want to see her with a mustache. Okay. Don't be late. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. Yeah, we can glue that on now. And we are ready for paper mache. So let's get started with the paper mache. Clear off the desk. Alright, so let's do the paper mache. So you can use newspaper strips if you want. I'll be using toilet paper for this. So what you do is you brush on one layer of glue to the surface area. Just a newspaper and cardboard. You add a strip of toilet paper or newspaper. If you're going to use newspaper, cover both sides of the strip before putting it on. And then you put on your tissue or your newspaper, brush on like so. You're going to mix 1 part glue and 1 part water. I'm using white glue. And you just repeat this until you have about 4 layers. If you're using newspaper, about 2 or 3 layers is enough. Toilet paper or tissue, about 4 or 5. So you're probably better off with newspaper. But toilet paper, you won't have to see any of the newsprint when you paint it. You can use both if you want. So the next thing we need to do is we need to make the heel. This can be the stand for the mask. So right here I have a rectangular box. You can use a tissue box or a box of Kleenex, or you can use an empty Kleenex box. So you're going to take some cardboard. So we're going to make the heel. We're going to cut some cardboard strips. Like that. So we're going to glue that on. Now we're going to need a taller piece. So we're going to glue that at the back here. Now we're going to glue a piece of cardboard back here. Now all this overhang here, we're going to trim that off. Just remember to cut away from yourself. There, like that. I'm going to cut this off and I'm going to glue this on. So if you're using an empty tissue box or Kleenex box, you don't have to do this. Okay, so now you're going to take a sheet of cardboard, just a small sheet, and we're going to trace around here so I know where to cut. Put a little weight on it so it has better contact. So we're just going to cut a sheet of cardboard. Just going to glue it up on here. Want to make sure that the mask is actually going to be held up this way. Now we're going to add some tabs on each end, and this will help support the mask. Cut these corners off. Just be careful not to cut towards yourself. Okay, we're going to bend these tabs back. Then we should be able to just rest it on here. Perfect. We're going to add a couple more tabs going this way. They're going to be glued on like this. Like that. This is where we're going to glue this. Right here. That's going to be our stand for this mask because she's got this heel. Now we need to make the front. The front is easy. All we need to do, no, I don't want to go that. Like that. And we're going to do the same thing to this other sheet of cardboard. Don't worry about this circle. I used it for a different project. Yeah, there we go. Now we just need to glue these two together like that. This is cardboard, just don't worry about the front there. Okay, so you should have something that looks like this. Two triangular sheets of cardboard. We need to glue these two together. Just hold these two together until it's dry. Now we're going to glue some cardboard to cover the top. Got a little gap here. Just going to take this and glue it on top. Then we'll do the trimming. Wait till that dries, and we're going to trim everything and it'll look like a heel. Okay, we're going to trim off all this extra cardboard. Kind of looks like a boat right now. Well, that's perfect. Now we're going to cover this up. Alright, let's trim this off. we're going to detail the nose a little bit more. We're going to detail the nose a little bit. Okay, so we're going to make the nostrils. So cut some holes. Oh, hi Bella. Well,
Let's start painting.
So let's add the screen tape. You'll need the screen tape, and we'll be able to paint over it. Put the screen tape on the inside. Make sure it stays. I'm going to put some hot glue on the screen tape. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. Where is the end to this tape? Where's the end to the tape? Now you should be able to see out of this mask. Now we're going to add the hair. We will need some yellow pipe cleaner for this. So if your pipe cleaners are too short, take two and twist them together. And just keep twisting them, adding on and twisting until it's long enough. And do it again. And now you should have a longer piece. So to make the curly hair, we're going to wrap the pipe cleaner around something round. Like that. Alright, now we have our curly hair. So we need to make some holes. We're going to make 3 holes on the second ball on each side. You can use scissors, be careful when doing that. I'm going to be using my router tool for that. Safety first. We're going to put some hot glue on the inside of the hole. We're going to put the hair strands in. You don't want to clog up the hole. That would obstruct your vision. So what you need to do, just blow on it. And that will clear it right up. You just blow on it. That clears it up. So I've got some dress pants on here. And I got a red shirt on. So let's put the mask on here. Alright, well that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.
Were you not in my
Oops. Okay, gotta run.
Why were you not in my plan?
I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to subscribe. See you all next time.